Honestly, there's one thing I haven't been fully honest about, and I don't really talk about it on my account here. I've built a lot of my following on law of assumption and law of attraction teachings, which has totally changed my life. Like, I manifested this following, this community, getting paid to literally just share what I love and talk about what I love. But one thing I really don't talk about is spirituality. And I know that talking about universal laws is spiritual in itself, but I mean like the woo woo, like the really spiritual stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, as much as I love the law of assumption, a huge reason I'm able to be where I am and manifesting everything I desire is also because I have a connection to something bigger than me. And I don't call this my subconscious mind. I truly believe in spirit guides and angels and my own higher self, my own soul. I mean, I changed the name of this account to Hot Higher Self because I finally realized that as much as I love the law of attraction and assumption and talking about the intersection of quantum physics and manifesting, I cannot hide from the fact that I have always had a connection to my angels, my guides, my soul, and I've always been able to communicate with them and literally just ask for what I desire, and I always receive. But I realize I don't talk about this at all, and this is such a huge part of who I am. And I think it's because I just assume that nobody wants to hear about this, and people just care about the technical side of manifesting. But I think I'm feeling called to speak more about this side of me, and this is such a big part of who I am that I think it's getting harder to not be fully authentic on here. And I have this box of feathers. Like every time I travel and every time I need guidance, it doesn't matter where I am, feathers always show up. They're like my sign from my angels. And one time I literally woke up to a feather next to me. Like I've seen feathers show up out of thin air and fly in my direction. Like, I know this may sound wild, but things like this happen to me all the time because I've built this relationship and this connection to the angelic realm. And this is why I have so much peace with where I am, because I know that I'm not doing this alone. I'm not manifesting alone. I'm not going through life alone. I have a support system on the other side. I have spiritual guides, I have angels, and my own soul is always guiding me. I don't know how people live without that connection because it's so easy to feel lost and ungrounded. But anyway, let me know if you guys want me to talk more about angels and spirit guides and your soul, and if you want to learn to connect with them. I've been doing this for so long. So comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if this resonates. And let's chat. Let's start the conversation.